He put it on his chest, giving up his own life force just to bring this Dark Lord back. And when he was back with the vengeance. He lashed out. But Warlock was a good Sith Lord, or rather a bad one, because he stood his ground. He pushed him with the Force so hard, it was like he was a god, hovering rocks like bullets and hurling them at Warlock. But Warlock still stood his ground because he knew about this Dark Lord. He was a coward through and through. He hid, he used traps, and he played mind games. You know what? I don't need your help. Matter of fact, fuck your cure. You see, even if I tell the Dark Lord I found you, he would be happy knowing I ended your existence. And he ended him like he was nothing. Picking up the lifeless corpse with the Force, he tossed it in the sarcophagus and just picked the books he needed and just left. He just left. Warlock was a G. But you see, out in space, there were other dangers. An immortal Jedi who has lived for 100 years against her will, being the prison cell of a Sith Lord because of the amulet she has around her neck. And now she calls to the Force, hoping someone was going to hear her. Well, someone did. And we know who that someone is. We see the faces of his crew, in fact, and they were still terrified. This was a suicide mission to kill the Emperor. They were still gonna run it, but it was still a big task. The Imperials with their cocky selves were there just being annoying, thinking they were better for no reason. And well, Rey was trying to beg Cade to forgive her, but Cade was honestly just trying to stay off the juice. She was there calling out to him, but he was listening to another baddie. She wanted him. She demanded for him. And because of this, she pulled them out of space jump to her location. He felt the ruckus and stepped out, and he saw Rey there, and he was like, girl, fuck off. I'm not forgiving you. Go back to your imp crew. Now, why did my ship just stop? And he saw a Star Destroyer. For some reason, they were not attacking. Matter of fact, they were caught in a tractor beam. All the Force users were sensing creatures on this ship. Only Cade could tell it was a mixture of a dark side and light side user. They had to be cautious. This person was kind of like him. As soon as they docked, they noticed the ship. This place was a hellscape. Corpses everywhere and scratches on the wall. They didn't even need to find the monsters. They were there with them. These guys were mindless. They were vicious. And honestly, they were infectious because everyone they scratched or bit was infected with a virus that would turn them into creatures. Instantly, they were introduced to the immortal Jedi. And she was a bitch. As soon as she saw Cade and